You guys, we're here with a book so powerful and so influential, and a book that I consider to be a book that can make you the president of the United States, a book that can make you one of the biggest and most influential people in the world, and a book that can also kill your reputation. This is a book that has been read by the likes of 50 Cent, Elon Musk, Obama, Beyoncé, Bill Gates, Andrew Tate, Fidel Castro, etc. And it has also been mentioned by Jayz, Kanye West, Central C, and Drake. So you guys, let's dive in and review this one. This is absolutely one of those books that I can either use for my success or I can use for my failure. This book works for you and this book can kill you. And because it's a psychological book. It's a psychological book studying human psychology in regards to history and how human psychology has been used throughout history and to win power either positively or negatively. So you guys, let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. I'm going to just review the 10 most important laws in this book. Law number 3. Conceal your intentions. Use decoyed objects and desires and red herrings to throw people off the scent. Use smoke screens to disguise your actions. This drives from a simple truth. People can only focus on one thing at a time. It is really too difficult for them to imagine that the bland and harmless person they are dealing with is simultaneously setting up something else. Like, this is a law that Andrew Tate is using, always using Islam to throw people off and using the Quran to throw people off. I love him for that because he's really practicing this law. And shout out to him for that. And let's go. Law number 4. This is a law that I find that it is really forgotten because a lot of people tend to say way too much about something they are preaching and even about themselves. And they forget that this law tells you that always say less than necessary. Like, you should talk, but not way too much. It says, always say less than necessary is an incredibly effective way of engaging people when used correctly. Make them curious to learn more about yourself and your plans. Keep silent until you need to speak and become an enigma to those around you. Take a chance and see how well this law can help in your real life. Like, this law, I'm definitely rethinking it. I need to use it more often. I tend to not use it. I need to use it more often for my daily life because I tend to talk way too much at times and I need to be a little bit silent. This is a law that I find that Obama has mastered, Beyoncé has mastered, and those are the people that are considered that come to my mind that has mastered this law because they never say way too much. They never give away way too much. And that's so important. And let's go to a law that I find that Mr. Andrew Tate has mastered. And the likes of Kanye West has mastered. And the entire entertainment industry has mastered. And even the sports industry has mastered. This law number 6, states, court attention at all costs. A few key points about this law are that you should always aim to draw attention to yourself and your accomplishments so that people remember your name. Surround your name with the sensational and scandalous. Better to be slandered and attacked than ignored. Every crowd has a silver lining. At the start of your career, you must attach your name and reputations to a quality, an image that sets you apart from other people. Create an area of mystery. Like, yes, absolutely. This is the law that Andrew Tate has mastered, Kanye West has mastered, and Donald Trump mastered. And it is just that law that Hollywood has mastered. This is the law that if you want, that it says better to be slandered and attacked than ignored. And yes, it's the truth. All attention, it is good attention. Yeah, as long as you can talk about me. This law has told me that I don't need to think about what people have about me, as long as they are spreading my name, as long as they are making me popular. They are making me popular by talking about me. This law right here, I just love it so much because it makes me feel more stronger, more powerful, and it makes the world go under me. Like I own the world. You talking about me, you are spreading my name, you are making me popular, you're making me feel stronger. I am known and you are not known. Because I'm not talking about you, I want you to talk about me. Let's go. This is the law. This is law number 6. Absolutely. And let's go to law number 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. In life, it is easy to get caught up in trying to win the argument. We think that if we can prove that we are right, then we have won. But this attitude can be damaging, both to ourselves and relationship. This law reminds us of the power of action. We can have all the logic and insight in the world, but without taking action, nothing will happen. It is true. It is true. You should always speak with your action. If you preach something, take action. Take action, and yeah, other people will follow. Like this law reminds me of a woman so fundamental to human history, Simone Weil. Simone Weil, and that woman, she was talking about starvation and people dying of hunger around the world. And what she did was, yeah, she starved herself to death because of that. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You preach something, talk about something, and you take action. You do what you are preaching. That's the truth. So let's go to another law that I found to be so, so important. Let's go. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. This law serves as a valuable lesson for anyone looking to gain power through networking and building relationship with others. It's easy to assume that showing appreciation or giving a heartfelt thank you is enough to earn someone's help, but many are motivated by self-interest, meaning that somebody who is helping you right now, either, let's say, helping you with some money, you just borrowed some money from me, it is probably coming from a self-interest, because when the time comes, I'm going to remind you about my money. So always remember, whenever you ask about something, you have to change the way you ask that thing, because it makes you weak and it makes the other person stronger. That's so true, because if you ask for help, you should always ask for help from a point where you don't seem weak. That's the truth. And we have law 18, isolation is dangerous, in summary. So Greene, Mr. Greene, the one that wrote the book, he advises against completely isolating oneself from the world in order to protect oneself. Instead, he recommends staying connected with the world even during trying times. Doing so will keep you aware of potential opportunities and avoiding falling prey to delusions that can be easily believed in isolation. Thank you. You understand that? That even though you should always try to be kind of less out there, you should never be completely lost from the world. You need to always be active in the world, because that's when you know which contacts are coming your way and how to network with people. I understand that. I love that, and I practice that on a daily basis. And this law, the law that I consider to be so, so important, it is concentrate your forces. This law aims like you should ensure you're putting your best effort in projects, in friendships, in networks that are really important and really matter for you. Like, it is the truth. Do not focus on things that don't matter. Focus on the things that matter. Concentrate your forces. Concentrate your AK-47 to the target. Don't concentrate on things that doesn't matter. That's the truth. And this goes back to the compound effect. Like, you should have the people around you that will lead you to the future goal that you want. If you haven't heard about my review of the compound effect, please check it out. And let's go to law 25. Recreate yourself. This is a law that I find that Kanye West has mastered. And yes, recreating yourself, your personal identity and development. As some individuals driven by ambition, while others are driven by self-expression, an individual's intentional values, morals, and character should also be taken into account in order to carve out one's own unique identity. Life is a book, and you are the author, so write your own story. So recreate yourself. Always come back as a new person. Don't make people think that they know you from what they saw. Like, always try to change. If it's grow some new hair, if it is change the way you dress, if it is change religion like Andrew Tate, like recreate yourself. Always. And I love that Kanye West uses this too, because he came now back with a new girl, married like a brand new man. It's just absolutely, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you play the game of power. Yes. We have law 29, which is the ending is everything. You should always plan to the end. Never fail. Never miss a point when you're planning. Like, plan everything, plan every detail. Never miss a thing. Like, once you miss the thing, that thing might be the reason why you fail. Plan to the end. This law is so important to me because I am a planner. I want things to happen when I know that it happened for a reason, not to happen as a coincidence. Like, everything should happen because I planned it to happen. And it shouldn't happen because I did not plan it. Everything should happen for your own good. It should never happen for your own fail. Like, plan till the end. So, law 45. Preach the need to change. You know, the problem with this law is that it has a but never reform too much at once. So a lot of leaders, let's say like Andrew Tate, Kanye West, they always use this law, which is preach the need to change. But they always forget about the last part, but never reform too much at once. Meaning, if you think that change is necessary, yes, preach it. But never reform too much. Make it feel like it's a gentle improvement. And it's so difficult to always find a balance between the two. Like, you need to preach change, but you need to make it slow. You need to preach it, but also know when to be silent and know when to not say too much and know when to be gentle about it. Like, it is so difficult. Change is necessary, but know when to avoid too much disruption of an existing system. Like, say the government is a threat to Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate should know when he has gone too far. He should know when to keep quiet. He should know when to keep quiet and then strike back. Like, you should always know when to strike the enemy and not alert the enemy. Like, it is so important. This law is so important, and it's just so missed because they analyze the only simple part, which is preach the need to change. But they never analyze the part where you say, but never reform too much at once. I love that. When necessary changes are needed, we must speak up and point out their necessity. We must offer clear and compelling evidence to prove that the change will bring a positive, measurable outcome. But when making our case for change, we must be careful to not overpromise or suggest a solution that is too radical. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to people like Kanye and Andrew. They think that the matrix is possible to happen, like within tomorrow. Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. That is too radical. The solution is too radical. This capitalism system is really getting money from us being in the matrix. Like, without the matrix, there's no company. Everybody cannot be an entrepreneur. Everybody cannot be free. Everybody cannot be in the government. That's so clear. Everybody cannot be as powerful as Donald Trump, as powerful as Joe Biden. No, no, it's just too radical. Like, it just add up. You guys. Anyways, you guys, that will be the end of the review. Let me see you in my next video. So take care.